And here they come down out of turn 4. Green flag, we are racing. On to the backstretch. There they go, side by side. It's Dubois up on top. Cade Brown up on the outside. A little bit of a shimmy there, but is able to keep it in line. There they go, racing into turn number 3. Dubois, your race leader. Brown in the 99. As they complete lap number 2. The battle's starting to shape up there. The 99 taking a stab at it a couple of times, but not able to do anything. Here they come around all single file. Top 2 cars starting to separate themselves from the rest of the pack. Here they come back around once again. Your race leaders clicking off the laps here. A battle starting to shape up there behind them. And that is a battle between the 33 and the 34. So that's the cars of Tipton and Cameron Chadwick. Your battle for third. So you got 2 good battles happening right there at the front of the pack, and then your battle for second as they come around. 9 laps to go this time by. So the top 2 cars continuing to break away, but that interval staying the same. Folks, right here down along the front bench here where I'm sitting, we've got cake courtesy of the Candyman Hunter Montgomery. Candyman Hunter Montgomery's birthday. If you'd like some chocolate cake, come on down. It's all laying across right here. Help yourself. Bring the kids, get them all sugared up. That way they'll fall asleep real good about 10:30. So free cake down here. Free cake for only $5 a piece. Just kidding. All right, here they come the leaders. It is Dubois in the 84, the 99 of Cade Brown, the 33 of Tipton, and there Chadwick, as they have got a lot of distance between the 2 packs of running cars. But the battles are pretty good there between them. Dubois holding on in that car 84. On to the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dubois and Cade Brown in the number 99 with 4 to go. Now make it 3 as they flash across. Here with your Bandos 15-lap main event. And here they come back around one more time. This time it'll be 2 laps to go for your race leader, Dubois in the 84. Brown staying close in the 99, right on the back bumper. Dubois continuing to hang on. White flag will be displayed this time around. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go for the 84. Let's see if Brown in the 99 can make any kind of move right here as they work the back straightaway. Both cars working in that bottom groove. And into 3, here they come around. Out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air, and it will be Levi Dubois in car number 84, your winner. Cade Brown will come home second.
Here we go. Lights are out. Dwarf Car Series of Texas going to kick off race number 2 at Central Texas Speedway for the 2016 season. The green flag is in the air. Martin brings them down as Russell Rust takes a look on the inside of that number 8, but there goes on the outside the Dylan Butnick, the number 25. He'll take the early lead and bring him down the backstretch. A slow start for the number 49 there. So Butnick out with a commanding lead, followed by Martin there, who started on the pole, and he's protecting the bottom with the 16 of Lyle Bonnet rounding out your top 3. The real battle right now is for second place, as Butnick has taken a controlling lead over the field in Dwarf Heat Race number 1. The 44 Bradley Hall is going to join that battle for second, third, and fourth, as they look to just kind of be following the leader at this point. Single file all the way around the racetrack. Number 49 is a little bit off the pace. Dylan Butnick out front, controlling the pace of this race. Russell Rust in the number 8 car. He's right behind him with Lyle Bonnet in third. Fourth place is still Bradley Hall as they begin to close the gap on the leader now. The top 4 all nose to tail, a car length each separating them. As the 44 comes way off the pace of Bradley Hall there, something missed. Now the battle for second, as Lyle Bonnet looks to the outside of number 8, but they're going to go 1, 2, 3 down the backstretch, nose to tail, with Dylan Butnick still in the lead. Rust looking to the inside, trying to make a move off of 4, comes down the front stretch. Butnick will lead the lap, but now Rust makes the move to the inside. Let's see if he can hold them off. He does. Butnick shuffles back to third. Bonnet settles into second. So we have a new leader and a new second place. As they come down to the line to see the white flag is in the air. The white flag this time for Russell Rust. The only lap he led was the white flag lap. But Lyle Bonnet, he might have other plans for him in second place as he's got 2 more turns to do it. Coming into 3. Not going to have time to make a move as Russell Rust takes the heat number 1 win. Bonnet rounds out second, Dylan Butnick third, Bradley Hall fourth. They got them bunched up tight. Here they come down. Green flags in the air. Rodney Rodriguez will lead him to the line. Jerry Young on the outside. Young jumps to the lead into turn number 1 from the outside position there, and he'll lead him down the backstretch. Rodney will settle into second, and that 12 car of Dylan Coyne will be third. Real battle 3 wide in the back of the pack there. As the front 3 stretch out, but the real battle's happening back there with the 6 and the 3 car of James Fitzgerald and Kevin Hubbard as they go side by side. Young got about a 1 car length lead over Rodney Rodriguez, and the 12 of Dylan Coyne's your top 3. The battle back there working the outside is the number 3 of Kevin Hubbard in the blue and white number 3 as he's hanging it out on the outside of the number 6 of James Fitzgerald. Young now laid both the first laps of this as the top 3 kind of start to separate amongst the back. Rodney Rodriguez holding great down there on the bottom. Looks like he's got a clean, steady car as he settles into second. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. It's your call on who's holding those positions because it's changing every corner. The 85 of Chris Silvis is getting action on the outside from that number 3 of Kevin Hubbard. Hubbard's been on the outside this entire race as he now works on that 85 machine. So Hubbard finding comfortable on the outside, but seems to lose a little bit of that grip coming off of turn number 2. As Young, coming out of 4, leads another lap. Rodney Rodriguez comfortable in second, about 2 car lengths behind, and Dylan Coyne still in third. The back of the pack now is settled down as they've gone single file, a little bit out of touch from the top 3. Young's led every lap of this race. controlling the bottom of the track there. As they start getting feisty again in the back of the pack. That number 6 of James Fitzgerald was trying to make the outside work, just not quite enough grip on the outside. As Jerry Young takes the white flag, one more lap around for the Dwarf Car Series of Texas. And those guys in the back really trying to make the outside work, because I see a hand coming out the back window of one of those guys. And here comes Jerry Young to take the checkered flag on his stick. He's your winner in heat race number 2. Rodney Rodriguez second. Dylan Coyne third. The 86 of Chris Silvis Jr. fourth. Chris Silvis fifth. James Fitzgerald sixth. Kevin Hubbard seventh. And Matt Golias on eighth. All right, green flag is in the air for heat race number 2, the 14 car. They're 3 wide all the way down rows 2, 3, and 4. Can they make it through down out as exit of 2? And they do. Butch Avaka there is getting stuffed in the middle in between the 20 and the 37 machine. As the leader in the 14 and first and second place have taken off. But they're dicing back there. The 99, that black with the red flames. He's making up ground on the outside. We didn't see that in the first heat race, but there he goes now on the inside of Butch Avalka for third. So the 99 to the third position. Butch to the fourth position, and they're finally getting a little calmer now. That bright orange 20 car holding on to the bottom, protecting that all-valuable pole position at the bottom of the racetrack. But the one who's on the move is the 99 now. He made the outside work on the start. He's making it work now as he takes over second place. We've got a spinner. The number 15 on the exit of 4 spins down through the grass. We'll see if he can get it refired, or will it bring out our caution? And it does. It brings out the caution flag. Fifth, Ryan Stoy in the 20 car, that orange fluorescent. Drew Semtel, Arden Vickery, and Ty Paxson round out the field. He was our spinner. We watch now for the green flag. And it's in the air. Let's watch that 99 of Casey Smith and see what moves he makes. Dominates in a second. Goes to the outside and makes it look easy. Casey Smith from third to first, putting Dwayne Groff back into the second position. Dwayne now under pressure from the 30 of Billy. We are halfway home as Casey Smith now is making those flames look hot as he is taking it all the way down the backstretch, pulling along the field, 10 to 12 car length lead. Battle now for second, the 30 of Billy Groff and Rusty Young battling for that third position. Bush Avaka still in that fourth position, but about to get some pressure. Really heating up with that 30, and for the fourth place, as he got a little loose on the exit of 2. Casey Smith is in his own zip code at this point, as he works from the back of the pack all the way to the lead. The 88 of Rusty Young's going to see if he can make that outside work. He saw what Smith did. Can he make a pass now on the 14 of Dwayne Groff, who's in second position? Young looks to the outside. The white flag's in the air. Coming off of 4, Young has got a good run going into turn number 1. Can he make it stick? We'll see. They're going to go side by side, door to door, down the backstretch. 2 more turns to go for that second place. Smith easily going to take this checkered flag, but the battle is for second. Who's going to get it? Almost too close to call. That's Rusty Young in the 88 from the outside, making it work. Tough to do. Dwayne Groff third, Billy Groff fourth, Butch Havaka fifth. Rounds out your top 5 for the Dwarf Car Series.
And we'll get the rest as they come to us. Lights are out. Big time field, Dwarf Car Race Series of Texas. Race fans, are you ready? Because here we go, green flag. All right, Rusty Young got the jump on Rodney on the outside. Oh, they're coming inside, outside. What's that 99 of Casey Smith? Trouble in the back. 44 and 16 involved. Caution's out. And one more race after this one, the Pro Modifieds. Here we go, lights are out. Rodney Rodriguez up front on the pole, the Iceman. Jerry Young in the 18. Here we go, green flag. All right, so Rodney got a much better start that time. He pulls to the lead from the 18 of Jerry Young. Now Jerry there on the bottom, 3 wide behind him. Silvis, Coyne, and the 3 of Kevin Hubbard. They're about 4 wide behind him, 3 and 4 wide. Now they go 3 wide into turn number 3. Rusty Young and the 88 on the, oh boy, on the outside. Oh, good 360 by Goulet in the 39. As of right now, he keeps it going. I don't know if he's going to make it all the way. It's out of gear. He's up out of the line. They'll keep it green to see if he gets to the pits. It looks like he finally got it in gear, so no caution. So now the top 4, they're doing all right. From 5th on back, it's a dogfight. So Silvis in that number 85 on the inside. There goes Kevin Hubbard on the outside. Fitzgerald in the 6, also up on the outside. Ryan Story in that orange. Oh, Fitzgerald. Wiggle and a jiggle. There goes Story to the inside. There's Casey Smith in the 99. So 5 laps complete, 20 laps to go. So now your top 4, they've checked out. That's a dogfight from about 5th on back. Silvis Jr., Silvis Sr., Kevin Hubbard in the 3, Fitzgerald in the 6, Ryan Story in the 20, Casey Smith in the 99, Butch Havelka in that 27, 88 and Rusty Young, they're all right there, nose to tail, side by side. And they just trying to hang on. So now, good racing back in the pack. They go 3 wide. Casey Smith on the outside. Silvis in the 85 on the inside. 16 laps to go. Oh, they go 4 wide to the inside of Martin in the 51. But so far, so good. They're racing hard, but they're racing mostly clean. So they go underneath the 42 machine. They're going to put him a lap down. So 10 laps complete, 15. Now make it 14 laps to go. So right now your leader continues to be the 4 car, Rodney Rodriguez up front. But he's got company behind him, the 18 of Jerry Young. The 12 of Dylan Coyne, he's in 2nd. Then 4th on back is right there out of turn 2. So Rodney comes up halfway home. 13 down, 12 to go. So now we'll see if Rodney's able to keep the gap he's got on Jerry Young. They come inside the 5 car. Oh boy, Rodney squeezes to the inside. That's Criticos in the 5. Now they go under Jen Martin in the 51. So this time by, Rodney will have, count them, 10 more laps to go. So now 9 more laps to go. Rodney's opened up a little bit of breathing room between him and Jerry Young in that 18 car. The battle for 5th and 6th on back, it's kind of smoothed out a little bit. Right now, side-by-side battle between the 99 of Casey Smith, the 88 of Rusty Young. Now a little bit further back, Billy Groff and the 14, Drew Simmental. In that 37 car, they're racing. The 3 of Kevin Hubbard, the 27 of Butch Havelka. So we've been cleaning green since that first restart. So now Rodney getting a mirror full of Jerry Young in that 18. Now they come up to lap the 25 car. That is Dylan Budnick. This time by, Budnick moves out of the way. Darrell Ogden, 5 more laps to go. Can Rodney hold off the 18? In trouble of the 5. Actually, I think Kritikos and Martin in the 5 and 51. They pulled up. Now, will they move up out of the groove? They're going to go 3 wide. Rodney, 4 more laps to go. Oh, big time trouble. Big crash on the back straightaway with 4 to go. So Ryan Stoy's in it in the 20. The 15 of Ty Paxton. 5 laps to go. The racing was hot and heavy, action filled. But Rodney, he's led since the drop of the green flag. Can he continue to do it? He sets the pace into turn 3. They hit that line. Here we go, green flag. And all the way to the top comes that 99 of Casey Smith. And Casey's gone, checking out. So now 4 laps to go. Oh, trouble. 30, Billy Gross spins. I don't know if he's going to keep it running. Caution might come out with a couple of laps to go. It comes out. All right, so they're tightening back up. 4 laps to go when they come to the green. Casey Smith in the 99. The 4, Rodney. 18 of Jerry Young. That's your first 3. They get to the stripe in 3 and 4. Here we go, green flag. So Rodney, not the start that he needed. So Rusty Young, he gets high out of turn number 3. Simmental on that 37 comes up. So Rodney dropping back to 4th spot. So now 2 more laps to go. And Casey Smith, when he got the lead, he kept the lead. 1 more lap around. So into turn 3, up out of turn number 4. Casey Smith wins Dwarf Car Race Series in Texas. 2nd, Jerry Young. 3rd, Drew Simmental. 4th in car 4, Rodney Rodriguez. And rounding out the top 5, the 88 of Rusty Young.
20-lap Grand Stock main event delivered by Fox's Pizza Den. Green flag, here we go. It's McCall on the outside with the whole shot momentarily, but here comes the 71 of Scott Nestor. Side by side, racing into turn 3. Let's watch him through the middle of the corner, breaking it loose just a little bit as Nestor gathers it back in. Here they come out of 4. Oh, trouble! Turn number 4, car 83. Evan Lambert. Folks, please do not run up to the fence. Folks, stay away from the fence. Evan Lambert looks like something breaks out of turn 4, and he goes straight into the retaining wall. So, folks, if you would stay away from there in case there's any fluids or something that may pop out of that. Lights are off. Approaching the restart box. Green flag. Here we go. Side by side this time, and it is a 71 of Nestor with the whole shot. Sugar Sean Folsom side by side with the 14, the 3, and the 14. 20 lap this main event for your Fox's Pizza Den Grand Stocks. At the line, it is Nestor holding on. Side by side battle, it's Folsom in the 3, McCall in the 14. The 50 breaks loose there on the outside, but gathers it back in. They come back around. Nestor continuing to hold that advantage. Onto the back straightaway now, diving into turn number 3. It is still the 71. And those 3 cars starting to break away. Nestor, the 3 of Folsom, and the 14 of McCall as they click off lap number 4. So those 3 cars hanging on onto the back straightaway. Good ways back to car 50, 54, and 79. Here come your race leaders, led by Scott Nestor. Sean Folsom riding in second. 5 laps complete. 15 laps to go as they race around. Nestor in that top spot as he approaches the back of car number 56. That's Bob Caulfield. Nestor will go to the inside. Caulfield up to the top of the racetrack. They slip by on the inside. Folsom follows behind. Here comes McCall in the 14. That is your top 3. Nestor, one more time, he will lead lap number 7. Caulfield hanging on there in the 56, off the pace as the rest of the field motors by, but cream of the crop right now, these 3 coming out of 41, the 3 and the 14. McCall, your 3rd place car. Riding out of San Antonio, the 2nd place car number 3, Sugar Sean Folsom, representing Hayes County. And out of Austin, car number 71, Nestor. And Caulfield don't look like he'll be able to hold on. I think he's headed to pit road. So the 56 will retire right at the halfway point. Here is Scott Nestor, car number 71. Sugar Sean Folsom in 2nd place. And rounding out the top 3, it continues to be McCall. A little slipping and a sliding there, car number 50. Oh, look out here in front of us. Car 54 gets a little bit of a love tap there from the 79. Breaks him loose just a little bit, but able to straighten it back up. Down to the inside of the 46X is Nestor. Folsom stays within a car length, but not able to make any moves on that car number 71. And here is Nestor. He's got 2 cars in front of him, so there you see the move over flag. You get that thrown at you, that means look out, the leaders are coming. So to the inside of the 79, he'll bring Folsom with him. There go the top 2. They motor by the 54 as well, so nice job by those 2 cars staying up in the top groove. 6 laps to go this time by for your race leader, Scott Nestor, followed by Sugar Sean Folsom. Oh, Folsom right there on the back bumper, but not able to make any moves. Nestor holding on, spin, turn 4, but he gets rolling, the 46X. We stay clean and green with 5 to go. '71, Nestor, 3, Folsom, as we get down to the end to settle this one. And this battle right here may not quite be over yet. Here they come in front of us. 4 laps to go that time by. Folsom draws closer as they go into the corner, but the midpoint of the corner, 71 car back on the gas and is able to break it back out to a car length advantage. Oh, look out, top of the track, 46X. McCall in the 14 able to scoot by. More of our corporate partners here at Central Texas Speedway. So here they are. 4 laps to go. And going to race this one back to the checkers. Here they come. Top 2 cars on the point. Nestor on the inside, Folsom on the outside. Green and going. Here they come at you, folks. Oh, look at the 50 up on the outside, trying to go 3 wide. Gets back in line. Nestor with the hole shot and sprints out. But here comes McCall in the 14. Nasty move down to the inside. And the 14 car now rides second here with 3 laps to go for your race leader, Scott Nestor. Folsom, little bit of a shot there for car number 3. Rides it back in just a little bit, but able to straighten it out. Here comes Nestor back. Oh, a little bit of a shove. Little bumper tag there. And now they're grinding on each other, trying to hold on. McCall in the 14, but as they do that, the 50 slides by on the outside. 2 laps to go that time by. Scott Nestor says, you boys keep that up. I'm going to check out on the field. That may not be the last we see of the 14 and the 3. White flag. Scott Nestor one more time around. Folsom up on the outside in car number 50. Takes that 3rd spot away. Here they come out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Scott Nestor, your race winner, car number 71, as he wins it. What a battle. On the outside is Curry. Green flag in hand. And late model racing. Green flag. Look at Bailey Curry from the outside. Takes that whole shot away. And he steals the lead. At lap number 1, it's Curry, your race leader. Zach Knowles rides in second. Bobby Tier, 3rd place car. A.J. Wernette up to 4th. And the 1 of Alan Sampson. Top 3 cars starting to check out as that 05 leads the 51. Now your 3 lead cars onto the backstretch. Bobby Tier Jr., the 3rd place car. 3-car breakaway as they race right now. Oh, a sizable advantage as those 3 cars lead the 37, the 1, and Craven's in the 2. Racing around one more time. 5 laps complete here in your late model main event. Tier trying to get to the back bumper there of Zach Knowles in car 51. That is the closest battle on the racetrack right now, that battle for second with Knowles and Tier. Here come your leaders one more time out of turn number 4. So the race leaders flash by once again. Curry is your leader as we have completed 10 laps. got company behind him, the 51 of Zach Knowles and the 2 of Bobby Tier. Race shaping up behind them for 4th, and that is Wernette and the 1 of Sampson. And getting mighty close there. Wernette in the 37. And the 1 car right up to the back bumper, but now a little bit of separation there between them as Curry really laying down some quick laps there in the 05. Very fast-paced race for the 05 of Bailey Curry as he leads Zach Knowles. Bobby Tier Jr. rides in that 2nd spot in car number 2 as he looks to find a way, but Knowles holding that advantage there to the car 51. Here they come back around once again. Trouble, turn number 2. That is the 1 of Alan Sampson, so Sampson will bring out the caution flag as he spins that lap, or in turn number 2.
So Darrell looking him over. Here we go, green flag. So right away, Bailey Curry on that inside line in the 05 takes off. Now the 51 of Knowles and the 2 of Bobby Tier were side by side for a second. Now they dump back in line. So not the best restart for Tier in that 2 car. So a little further back in the pack, got some good action there. Dylan Sampson in the 1, the 2 of Davin Cravens. And the 17 of David Lewis. So meanwhile, up front, the 05, Bailey Curry starting to ease out ever so slightly. So now Sampson in the 1, finally gets to the inside of Cravens in the 2. There goes the 17 back to the inside. So tough lap there for Cravens in that 2, losing a spot to Sampson and Lewis. There you see coming up on the board right now, 30 more laps to go for Bailey Curry. The teenager from Driftwood. So now hot spot on the racetrack starting to turn to B. Trouble for the 17 of Lewis. Looks like he's got some motor problems off the pace. Right now business is picking up for that 4th spot. D.L. Wilson in that 45 car has it. Here comes A.J. Wernette in that 37. So now Wilson trying to fight back on the outside. He loses that spot to A.J. A.J. taking off already. So now Stephen Buchanan in that 5 car getting the pressure from behind by the 1 of Dylan Sampson. But up front, don't look back, because the 05 of Bailey Curry got a mirror full of Zach Knowles in that 51. We are halfway home. 25 down, 25 to go. So there's action at the front, there's action at the back, action all the way around right now. But it looks like Curry in that 05 looks like he was just patiently getting through traffic. Now further back, the 45 of Wilson. Here comes the 1 of Dylan Sampson. So Sampson into the bottom, side by side, coming out turn 4. He'll clear him. So now Lewis in that 17 does pull high, pulls into the pit lane. And Trouble for Wilson. Wilson goes off the back straightaway, loses the spot to Buchanan in that 5. So now that battle for 4th spot right here between A.J. Wernette in that 37, Sampson in that number 1. That's the best battle on the racetrack right now. Sampson trying to recover from a spin earlier. Sweeps off in that corner, comes out of the high line, loses a little bit to Wernette in that 37. So Sampson's now about a car length behind. Now he's right on that back bumper. A little bit of love tap right there out of turn number 4. So now Curry in that 0-5 goes under Buchanan. And Sampson in that number 1 passes Wernette going into turn 3, clears him out of turn number 4. So with 17 laps to go, there's your running order. 05 of Bailey Curry to 51 of Zach Knowles. Bobby Tier is in the black and white number 2. And then almost a full lap behind, the 1 of Dylan Sampson going into turn 3. He's 4th. And the blue 37, A.J. Wernette, he rounds out the top 5. So now with 15 laps to go, Curry in that 0-5 coming up to lap the 5th place machine right here. So now Zach Knowles got a clear straightaway. We'll see if they can get to the 1 of Dylan Sampson before the race is over. That may slow up the 0-5 just a bit. So now this time by as they come to 11 to go, the question will be, does Zach Knowles have anything for that 0-5 of Bailey Curry? So now Tier in the 2 car goes underneath the 37 and Wernette. That is not for position. So Sampson goes inside Cravens. So now Bailey Curry almost slightly held up by Cravens into 2. Cravens does move to the high side. But Curry loses a little bit of momentum. So this time, 8 laps to go. The 51 of Knowles is getting a little closer each lap. Curry been very, very tentative around the lap traffic. Doesn't want to get in and cause a caution, that's for sure. So there you see Darrell Ogden, the flag man. He was motioning to 1 of Sampson to move over. But this time by, you'll see it. Darrell Ogden showing him high 5. 5 more laps to go. Now Sampson able to at least keep pace in that 1 car. So now as we come up on 3 to go, I don't think Sampson's going to be the pick that Zach Knowles wants. So now into turn 3, up out of turn number 4. There you see 2 more laps to go. So as we said, Sampson, he's your 4th place car, almost going a lap down. White flag, 1 more lap to go for the 05 of Bailey Curry. So into turn 3, up out of turn number 4, Bailey Curry goes back to victory lane. Zach Knowles in the 51 second, Bobby Tier in the black and white 2 third.
Green flag, we're racing at Central Texas Speedway. From the outside, Remore with the hole shot. He will bring Sampson with him in the 0-1. There they go on to the back straightaway. Now working towards single file. Fog down on the inside making the pass on Simmental. Free and clear to third. Lap number 1 in the books, and it is Remore. Your leaders going single file, starting to stretch out just a little bit from that 4th place car. Simmental slip up just a little bit there by Simmental. Here comes Colt Mize. Mize will be looking down on the inside as Remore 2.5 car length advantage. Oh, a nice battle right there between the 37 and the 15. Mize looking inside, trying to get that inside run as they work out of turn 2, but Simmental with the power up on the top side and actually draws out a 1/2 car length. Mize trying to hang on there behind him. Leone and Yevchek running behind there, followed by Brad Harden and Tyler Barkley. Meanwhile, up at the front of the pack, it is James Remore in the 7, trying to stretch the advantage out there on Alan Sampson as they come by this time. This is lap number 4 for car number 7. Gabriel Fogg runs there in the 3rd position. The battle's starting to shape up once again for 4th. Simmental with that spot, but here comes Mize looking up on the top side, trying to find some running room up there, but here comes Alexis sitting back in position number 6, trying to close the gap there. And getting dicey up at the front of the pack. Here is the 0-1 of Sampson drawing ever so close to Remore. Into turn number 4. Here they come right in front of us. Trying to look down on the inside. Sampson. Remore stays high up into the 2nd groove onto the back straightaway. Remore at the quarter panel. Now at the door into turn number 3. Sampson with a nose ahead as they bring him out of 4. It is Sampson, your new race leader at lap number 7. 7 laps down in your 20-lap main event, and it is the 0-1 of Alan Sampson. Now Gabriel Fogg able to get by as well, so Fogg into 2nd, dropping Remore all the way back to 3rd position as they come by once again. Your top 3 cars, a lot of separation there as Colt Mize has made the pass into 4th. Simmental dropping a couple of spots back as Leone and the 48 of Yevchek able to clear as well. But up at the front of the pack, it's Sampson holding on, but here comes Fogg in the 10. This time they'll see the cross flags up in the flag stand. Halfway home right here with your legacy. Boy, Fogg taking a peek down on the inside. Sampson up on the top side opens up that door, and that 10 car is going to be ready to make a major move right there as they start clicking into single digits here with laps to go. Running all by himself in 3rd is Remore, Colt Mize, and rounding out the top 5. Into the top 5 is the 23, hashtag Alexis Leone, trying to hold off the advances of Matt Yevchek. Your top 2 cars out of turn 4 once again as they battle. Bumper to bumper out of turn 2. Oh, trouble down. Barkley down in the grass. We'll see if he can keep that straight. Looks like he does. Yes, nice job, car number 19. The leaders out of 4 one more time. 7 to go for car 0-1. Sampson holding on now. 1 car length advantage over Fogg as they work towards the number 19 car. Barkley up to the top of the track. Sampson and Fogg will work down safely, free and clear on the inside. Here comes Fogg down on the inside, down the front straightaway. Sampson will close the door as they enter back into turn number 1. Out of turn 2, onto the backstretch. The 0-1 holding on. The 10 right in his footsteps. James Remore hanging on to 3rd. Battle now shaping up for 5th. Leone into 23. Yevchek right on her back bumper. 5 laps to go that time by. 5 more circuits for the 0-1. Sampson onto the back straightaway. Got a car length between himself and Fogg. It's going to be these 2 to settle it. Out of 4, the 0-1 keeping that advantage. Add 1 car length. Here's Remore. Cold Miser, but Yevchek, little trouble there in turn 4 as he looks to make the pass on hashtag Alexis Leone. Here come the leaders. 3 laps to go this time by for the 0-1, Alan Sampson. Gabriel Fogg running out of time. Has not closed that interval down. Got a little bit closer one time, but hasn't been able to get back up to the back bumper one more time. 2 more trips around this time by for the 0-1. Fogg trying to knock on that back door as they hit the back straightaway. Diving into turn number 3. 1 car in front of them. That is the 63 car of Hardin. Don't know if they will get to that car quick enough. White flag in the air. Fogg down on the inside, trying to find the groove there. The last time we were here back on March 19th, it was a nail biter down to the end. A photo finish. May have it again. Here is the 0-1. Sampson. Fogg leading the charge on out of turn 4. Throwing the block is Sampson. Checkered flag. Alan Sampson wins it. Gabriel Fogg 2nd. James Remore out of turn number 4 will come home 3rd. Cold Mize and hashtag Alexis Leone rounding out your top 5.
40 laps for your NAPA trucks. Here we go, NAPA know-how. So right away, Reiniger in that 14 truck not getting the best run on the outside. Inside line starting to fly away. It's a tough break for the 12 of Adam Hall. Meanwhile, up front, Salazar gets into the back of Stewart. Everybody keeps it straight. So we got 1 lap in the book. Michelle Reiniger, though, still stuck up on the outside. Adam Hall in that 12 stuck right behind him. And oh boy, they're all bulldozing into turn 4. So now right off the top of the track, they come fast and they leave. There goes Stewart. So now that opens up the door for Salazar in that 18, Rick Pilar on that 96, the 99 of Stapp, and the 16 of the Hurricane. Mason Teague, that's your top 4. Now to the inside of Jake Wright, the 12, that's Adam Hall. And I think during intros, I missed the 05 of Brandon Leonard. My apologies to all Brandon Leonard fans. So now your top 5 trucks, nose to tailgate. So now everybody getting squeezed up a little bit. Here comes Stapp. Oh, what a move to the inside of the 96 of Pilaro. So now Rick, he's up in that high lane, side by side out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway by half a truck. There goes the 99 of Stapp. Oh, and a love tap by the Hurricane. So now Stapp in that 99, he clears the 96 of Pilaro. There goes the 16 of Teague. Now side by side, oh, and now Stapp in the 99 comes high. Here comes the Hurricane. So now we'll see if the door stays open long enough for the Longhorn Driving School Special. Adam Hall in the 12, now to the inside of the Termite. Carry Stapp side by side out of turn 4. And Adam 12 has 3rd spot. For just a minute, spoke too soon. A wiggle and a jiggle out of turn 2. Here comes Stapp back to the inside of Adam Hall. So now side by side, down into turn number 1. Oh, Stapp, rear end got a little loose. Oh, 16 of Mason Teague slides up 2. Now the showstopper, Jake Wright, to the inside for 4th spot. Oh, trouble for Stapp, cross-side, crossways. And he hangs on, keeps it straight, but he loses a ton of momentum. Caution's out. And they're already beating and banging, getting excited. Here we go, green flag. So Adam Hall in that 12. He didn't get the best start, but he's got a good run. They try to go 3 wide. They didn't make it that far. So now down into turn 1, Salazar. Tailgate full for Mason Teague. There comes Hall trying to jump up on the outside. Stapp in the 99. Jake Wright in the 48. Oh, here they go. Oh, look out. Well, I got a feeling somebody's not going to be invited to Thanksgiving dinner now. All right, kids, if you're looking in turn 1, please do not go to school or go home and repeat the hand signs you might have seen front going down on that car, or that truck, rather. Meanwhile, lights are out. That'll move everybody up on the inside. That moves Rick Pilar on the 96 up a row. So lights are out. Daryl's looking him over. Here we go. Green flag. So now side by side, Jake Wright on the outside, Adam Hall 3 wide down into turn number 3 with Salazar split in the middle. So now Jake Wright still hanging tough on the outside. Got some good run down the back straightaway. Still hanging tough on the outside at 3 and 4. Oh, watch out, Rick Pilaro. And with that, we are halfway home. 15 down, 15 to go. Everybody's starting to go fence post style, single file. So here comes the 16 of Mason Teague back on the track a couple of laps down. Looks like they changed the tire. So now here's the 96 of Rick. Oh boy! So no, yeah, here comes the caution. So lights are out. Here we go. And we go green again. 13 laps to go. Salazar didn't get the best start on the outside, but he gets a good run out of turn number 2. Power move. Can he keep it low? He washes up just a tick. Now to turn number 4. Jake Wright spins. And caution back out. All right, so lights are out. Here we go again. And Salazar out of turn number 4, shot out of a cannon, but he didn't get the good run. That opens up the door for Adam Hall. Now Brandon Leonard into turn 3, almost side by side. Oh, trouble. Jake Wright spins again. Good job by Michael Villarreal missing the spin in 48. Here we go, green flag. So Salazar able to kind of jump out again, but same result. The 12 of Adam Hall back to the inside. Question is, which way is the 05 of Leonard going to go? Salazar washes out a little bit. Oh, boy. Good job by Brandon Leonard to keep off the side of that 18. They made slight contact. That could have been worse. Now, inside for fourth, Kerry Stapp in the 99, inside the 51. Move Stapp back up to fourth spot. So now there goes Jake Wright, the 48, inside of Nesley in that 51. Move the showstopper to the top 5, this time by 10 more laps to go. So now as they come to 9 to go, hot spot, battle for second spot, Salazar in the 18, Brandon Leonard in the 05. Adam Hall's checked out. So Salazar in the 18, he's got that spot. Brandon Leonard really wants it. So now Salazar able to gain a couple of truck links out of turn number 2. Salazar, he's got that drive off. He gets a little loose coming in. So now everybody's starting to kind of play nice, got a little chance to breathe in between the positions. Up front, Adam Hall in the 12 truck. Oh, power slide there for the 51. Loosey-goosey. Can he hold on to it? He's been slipping and sliding all the way around from turn 4 to turn 2. He keeps it straight this time by 5 more laps to go. So Adam Hall in the 12 starting to take away just a little bit. So this time by, you see Adam coming out of turn number 4, will be 3 laps to go. Brandon Leonard now about a half a truck back behind the 18 of Salazar. Brandon's going to try to make a run for it. He hits the rumble strip in 1 and 2, loses a little bit of ground. He's now 2 trucks behind that 18. Into turn 3, they're coming up. Oh, Brandon's digging in that 05. Oh, trouble for the 6 machine of DC. Meanwhile, into turn 3, up out of turn number 4, 1 more lap for the Longhorn Driving School Special. So into turn 3, up out of turn number 4. Somebody grab Lucy. Tie her down because there's going to be a party tonight at the Holiday Inn. Adam Hall wins. Jesse Salazar second. 05 of Brandon Leonard third. 48 of Jake Wright. The showstopper rounds out the top 4.
There they go, barreling off into the first turn. We got a parking lot over there. Oh, look at that. It looks like Burnett Road the other morning. Everybody able to get through down in the grass. Everybody free and clear. But it's Dan the Man Zajac in the 42. Whoa, Dowdy holding on up there. Look at that car number 43, Allison Dorkin. Dorkin driving all around through there. Dowdy way up high, almost off the asphalt. Actually goes off the asphalt there, but keeps it all nice and safe. Up at the front, it is Zajac and Shelby Huff, and here comes Allison Dorkin in car 43. Oh, going down on the inside, Jim Teague. Teague, the inside pass there, passing the grass. They talk about the Dale Earnhardt passing the grass. That wasn't a pass at all. What Jim Teague just did was a pass in the grass. That's for fourth. Here's Fitch. Fitch running it way deep on the inside of Eric Wilson. Boy, we got cars everywhere back there. Watch this gaggle of cars out of turn 4 as they shimmy to the outside as Wilson way up in that top shelf. 3 wide onto the backstretch. Korbiorowski right in the middle of the pack, and Fitch able to get by. Wilson clear, but here comes your top 2. It is the 07 of Zajac, the 11 of Shelby Huff, Allison Dorkin, Jim Teague, Richard Fitch all the way up to 5th. Side-by-side battle there. The 47 car, the Ordoro car there of Don Hardwick, Jamie Garner to the outside. They're going to split that 27 on the backstretch into turn 3. Splitting, that's the way to get around there. If you got a car in front of you, partner up with another guy, split the pack, and you will go. 42, Zajac on the back straightaway is your leader. As we race out of turn number 4, Shelby Huff in second, but here comes Allison Dorkin up on the outside in car number 43. Jim Teague rim riding up at the top of the racetrack as he tries to make the pass up there, or tries to gain some ground. And here they come again. Here they come, your leaders. Now Jim T getting into the mess. They're in car number 1. He is to the back bumper of the third place car of Allison Dorkin. He'll look to the outside and try to make the pass. Dorkin moves up to the top side and shuts the door. And now you got a 4-car battle for the lead. Onto the back straightaway, being led by Dan the Man Zajac, Shelby Huff. Here comes Teague looking to the inside. Little bit of fender banging there with the 43. Look at that, looks like a trophy dash. And here comes the 07 of Richard Fitch. Fitch getting into the mix. Top 4 cars, nose to tail, out of turn number 2, onto the back straightaway. Behind them, or in front of them, Nicole Wells in the 26. We got 10 down right here, folks, halfway home. 10 more laps of this to go. Oh, Huff there in the 11, getting the nose down on the inside. A little bit of contact. Watch that car in front of him. That's Nicole Wells. Onto the backstretch they go. The 11 down on the inside. 3 wide into turn 3. Jim Teague right behind him. Dorkin up to the top side. Stacked 2 deep, side by side out of turn 4. Your new leaders, Shelby Huff. Car number 11 into turn number 1. 3 wide behind them. Jim Teague right there on the back bumper of that car number 11. And now Richard Fitch into the mess as well. Your top 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there racing for you out of turn 4. Dowdy will be the next car in line for your leaders. All right, look at that tight competition right there. Fitch, a little bit of a shot to the back bumper there of the 42. And they will work to the inside. Dowdy holding the position there. They go to the inside of Gordon Dowdy in the 63, the top 5. Now single file for a moment. Teague will look to the outside, now get back in line as Huff runs in that top position. The 42 of Zajac is your third place car, followed by Fitch in 4th. Allison Dorkin, car number 43. That's your top 5. Jamie Garner up to 6th. This time by, folks, 6 laps to go for your race leader, Shelby Huff. Zajac trying to find a little bit of an opening there on the inside, but Teague closes the door and now gets back in line behind Huff. So your top 5 once again running single file, almost bumper to bumper. This time by lap number 15. 5 to go here for your sport compacts. 5 more to go. Teague looking to the top side, but now gets back in line. Can't get to the outside and stay there very long if he's not going to make the pass because Zajac is there. But in front of them, they are going to encounter Ty Hamill and Chris Wilson. That's the 54 and the 7. Before this one ends, they're probably going to get to the back of those 2 automobiles as they have 4 to go that time by. Onto the backstretch, still that single file race. And now Jamie Garner beginning to close the door on the 5th place car. Here's the leader, Shelby Huff, keeping it low, keeping it way low. Trying to find the shortest way around the racetrack to keep Jim Teague behind. Teague in the 1 is right there. But Huff is not giving any ground. Here they come around. Huff continuing to hold on. Now T going to take a look upstairs with 2 to go. Crosses back down. A little bit of a bumper shot. There they go onto the back straightaway. The 11 holding on. Oh, man. Bumper tag into turn 3. White flag going to be displayed this time. Here's Huff closing the door one more time on Jim Teague. That door opens up and Shelby Huff slams it shut. Here's Teague doing everything he can. Drives him right up the track. Right up over the top of the hill. Here comes Zajac. Gonna try to make a pass. He'll close the door. Checkered flag. Jim Teague wins. Shelby Huff second. Richard Fitch, Jamie Garner, and Allison Dorkin. Daryl Ogden in the birdcage. Green flag. We're racing here at Central Texas Speedway. Side by side all the way around the racetrack. Here they are. Montgomery up at the top of the heap. He takes a hole shot. Polero coming down on the inside. Wills hold on. Leading him down. Lap number 1 complete. Polero taking a peek. 3 wide behind him. Spreen on the inside. Beaver in the middle. Robert Barker way up on the outside. Here's Dylan Spreen in the 81. That's back there for 5th position. All those cars lumped together. Single file, a little bit of trouble for Wills. He gathers it back in. Trouble. Car in the wall. We got a big one. We've got a big one right here in front of us. As the field breaks loose. All mayhem right here on the front straightaway. Ed Thompson, and back out on the track to 17 of Robert Barker. All right, folks, trying it again. This time, 24 to go. I want a whole hell of a lot of noise right here for my super stocks. Here they come, folks. Make some noise. Green flag! Let's go racing. With a hole shot out of turn number 2, it is Montgomery. Oh, a little contact there, the 20 and the 14. Moving down to the inside is the 88. Here comes your race leader, the Candyman. Hunter Montgomery leads lap number 2. 3 wide right here in front of us. Oh, Kelly Reiniger. Little shot there from Miklicek. She's down in the grass. She will keep it going. Nice save by car number 12, but she loses a lot of ground. Here comes a pack out of 4. Second place car, Mike Polero, car number 69. Third place, Ernie Spreen, car number 88. His brother Dylan Spreen right behind him. Rounding out the top 5, Clint LaFont. 6th is the 7th, the Beaver. 7th, Villarreal. 8th is Wills. 9th, Mayberry. Sterling Toss rounds out the top 10. Car to watch, race fans, will be the number 17 car. Robert Barker all the way to the back of the pack. He'll try to make his way all the way up through, looking to take the 10th spot away there from Sterling Tosh. Oh, your top 8 cars all lined up right here in front of us, running single file, nose to tail down the back straightaway, diving into turn number 3. Lap number 6 complete for the Candyman in the 15. Oh, they stay close. Here's Polero in the 69. Down to the inside, Spreen. Polero slips up just a bit. Spreen down on the inside, side by side. Gonna try to bring his brother with him, and they go by the car number 69. Also slipping through the 112 of Clint LaFont. So Polero way off the pace, dropping way back. Still up at the front, though. It is the Candyman, Hunter Montgomery, your race leader. Brandon Spreen rides second. Dylan Spreen third. 4th place car, Clint LaFont. Trent Beaver rounds out the top 5 as they work in this 25-lap main event. They now start to approach some of the back traffic. Oh, look out. Ed Thompson right in the race lane. All right, Thompson closing down on top of the leaders as they came by. Luckily, he gets out of the way. Everybody by free and clear. And look at that pack. Look at that line of cars being led by Montgomery out of turn 4. Oh, LaFont trying to take a peek down on the inside. Spreen shuts the door. That's your battle for third. Robert Barker trying to make that inside pass on Jeff Wills. That's right behind them at turn number 3. Now they work out 4, free and clear. It is Barker. First place car, Montgomery. Spreen second. Third is Spreen. Fourth, LaFont. Fifth, Beaver. Sixth, Villarreal. Seventh place car is Barker and trouble between turns 1 and 2. Looked like some contact right there between the 33 car with some contact on the 14. The 14 goes spinning. 14 laps to go to settle this one. Don't know if we'll see another caution. But I'll tell you what, let's watch that top 10. What a performance they were running here just before the light. Approaching the restart box. Green and going. Here we go. Montgomery from that pole position darts out in front of the pack. Brandon Spreen second. Oh, Villarreal into the back of LaFont, but he spins. A little late contact there from Mayberry. With 14 to go. Tom Casey Rojas and Robert Mayberry. All right, folks. Green flag. Let's go racing. Side by side into turn number 1. Montgomery down on the inside. Trouble for 14. Trent Beaver way off the pace. And here's your leader at halfway. It is the Candyman, Hunter Montgomery. And the caution flag out as the 14 car stalls on the backstretch. Here's Montgomery, your race leader, bringing him to the start box. Drop that rag. Here we go. Green flag. And Montgomery, once again, the Spreen side by side. Dylan on the inside, Brandon on the outside. That is your battle for second. Clint LaFont right behind them as Montgomery leads another one. And don't look now in the rearview mirror, all the way back from the back of the pack. There goes Spreen down on the inside. Dylan Spreen making the pass, trying to be free and clear right here with 11 to go. Your new leader, Dylan Spreen, car 81. And following him by is Clint LaFont in the 112. Robert Barker as well. Brandon Spreen as well in the 88. Boy, Montgomery hung up on the outside, and he is dropping spots all the way back to 5th. Here comes Polero trying to get down the inside. Your new race leader, Dylan Spreen in the 81. The car number 112 of Clint LaFont rides in second. Robert Barker up to third as those three come by. 9 to go. Sterling Tosh sideways at turn 2. To the outside, car 17, Barker trying to make the move on LaFont. He loses the grip, falls back into the waiting arms of Brandon Spreen. We'll see if he can make the ground up. Spreen on the inside, side by side out of turn 4 at the stripe. Barker holds on to the third spot. Oh, look at that battle, side by side. As the top 2 cars try to get away from the rest of those hungry drivers behind them. Dylan Spreen, your leader in the 81. Clint LaFont, second place car number 112. Third place car, Brandon Spreen, the 88. 17, Robert Barker rides in 4th. Rounding out the top 5, the Candyman, Hunter Montgomery. One more time around. This will be 6 to go for Spreen. LaFont taking a peek up on the top side. He'll get back in line once again. Looks to the top. Nothing there for him. Gets back in line once again. This time by 5 more laps to go to settle this one. Oh, look at that little bit of a shove. Looking down to the inside. Nothing there. And here they come around. Oh, no trouble. They touch, big old mess. Montgomery, Wills. Oh, we got cars everywhere, smoke everywhere. Not really able to see what all's happening over there. Inside the top 5. He was your winner here on opening night on March 19th. Looking to go 2 for 2 in that car 17. Let's watch what he does on the outside there is Spreen. 5 laps to go for your Super Street Stocks. Budweiser 250. Going to be a good one right here, folks. Here they come. Green flag, we're racing. Side by side, Spreen on the inside, Barker on the outside. Spreen just a hair advantage, but here comes Barker back. Side by side into turn 3. This time by 4 laps to go with Spreen holding the advantage in the 81. Barker back at him on the outside. LaFont rides in third. Here comes Clint LaFont trying to get down to the inside. Now free and clear up on the bottom, or down on the bottom side is Dylan Spreen. 3 more trips around right here for car number 81. Top 3 cars trying to break away right here at the conclusion. LaFont rides in third. Barker looking to the inside. Gets back behind him. A little bit of a tap there. 2 laps to go this time by Barker in the 17. All over the backside of the 81. A little bit of a shove down the straightaway. Now a little bit of a shove from LaFont to the back of the 17 into turn 3. Right here, race fans. This is what it's all about. 1 more lap to go this time by for Dylan Spreen. Robert Barker right in his tracks. The car 17 to corners 1 and 2. Little bit of a slip. Here comes Barker. Going to try to work it down on the inside into turn number 3. Spreen trying to keep it there. Barker down on the inside. Out of turn 4 at the line. Dylan Spreen wins it by a nose. Robert Barker comes home second. What a finish. 25 laps, green flag, here we go. Randy Lee from that top spot with the hole shot, but here comes James Hogan and Sergio Hexel right behind him. Out of turn number 4. Side-by-side battle there for third, the 26. Lalo Leal able to get the run there on Sergio Hexel. Mike Knotts will round out your top 5, car number 77. Out of turn 4, Randy Lee, that car number 30, leading Hogan in the 1. Leal a little towards the center of the racetrack. We'll see if Hexel can make the pass there as Mike Knotts rides in that 5th position. But as we roll along with 22 to go, it is Randy Lee in that steady Ford Mustang, car number 30. All right, nice and smooth through the corners. You watch the drive, the power band, center of the corner, right about right there. Randy Lee hits the gas, and that car number 30 is gone as he clicks off another lap. James Hogan rides in second. The battle for third. On the inside, Sergio Hexel, Lalo Leal, trouble on the 26. Sounded like he lost fire right here in front of us. So Leal trying to get back to power. Mike Knotts makes a pass in the 77, and Knotts now your 4th place car with 20 to go. For Randy Lee in the 30 car, James Hogan, car number 1, Sergio Hexel. Meanwhile, a little bit further back there is Sandoval in the car number 28 as she tries to chase down Leal. Randy Lee in the car 30. Really starting to make some major tracks between himself and that 2nd place car of James Hogan. Both of those cars running at the bottom of the racetrack. Lee in the 30, now in front of him. The car number 10, he'll go to the inside of Bruce Mabrito and will now set his sights on the 25. As he will work down to the inside, free and clear down. Back onto the back straightaway one more time for Randy Lee. Now almost a straightaway advantage over the 1 car of James Hogan, as this time 16 to go. Oh, a nice move there by Hogan. Hogan goes way down to the bottom of the racetrack to get past the 10 and the 25 to get back in sequence, and has the 30 within his sight distance. Sergio Hexel down to the inside. Back-to-back championships for the driver there of car number 20. So Hexel may have his work cut out for him this year if this is any indication here in race number 1 at Central Texas Speedway with your Texas Pro Sedans. It's Randy Lee in this 30 car. Down to the inside once again past the 81 car. Now going to the inside of Sandoval in the Ford Pinto. Marching onto the back straightaway. Your race leader, Randy Lee, checking out. And clicking those laps off. All right, Randy Lee, all kinds of space between himself and James Hogan. Looks like the battle will be shaping up for second as Hogan has that spot. And here comes Sergio Hexel in the 20. Mike Knotts racing along there in the 4th spot. Hexel right there, about 3 car lengths back from car number 1 as we work towards the 10 lap to go mark for your race leader, Randy Lee. Lee putting on a clinic here in the 30 car. Hexel working the top line as he will look to the outside of Hogan. Hexel up at the top of the racetrack. Hogan down on the bottom. Now to the bottom of the speedway. Shifting it back up one more time, Sergio Hexel. Hexel trying to find some space up there, but Lee keeps the momentum down on the bottom. Meanwhile, up at the front, here's Randy Lee back to the inside of Bruce Mabrito once again. So he will click off another lap. He'll put Mabrito one more lap down, now setting his sights on the 25 of Bob Sherlin. And he gets by the 25 there of Sherlin. The battle for second is Hogan and Hexel. Good battle that they're having there with each other, but the leader has checked out. He is gone. Randy Lee, car number 30, diving into turn 3 once again. He will have Sandoval in front of him in car number 28. 6 laps to go that time by for car 30. Hogan in the 1, trying to hold off Sergio Hexel. But Hexel there once again looking to the outside. They race down the back straightaway. Hogan down on the inside. Hexel on the outside. Gets a run off of turn 4. Here they come right in front of us. But it's still Hogan with the power down on the bottom. Meanwhile, on the backstretch, into turn number 3, Randy Lee. He'll see 4 laps to go this time by car number 30. Here's Hexel back up to the top one more time, side by side for a moment. But Hogan holds on. Not able to do anything right there. Here goes Hexel to the outside. Trouble for Hogan. You hear that car missing out. Something amiss on car number 1. He is dead in the water. Sergio Hexel to the outside. Takes the second spot. I think that car sucked a valve, sucked a cylinder. Something goes sour on car number 1 with 4 laps to go. Flashing by one more time, Randy Lee in car number 30, new second place car. Sergio Hexel riding in second. Hogan trying to hold on there in third. Mike Knotts is your 4th place car. White flag in the air, Randy Lee at the bottom of the racetrack. One more lap to go for car number 30. Here comes Sergio Hexel. Oh, Hogan trying to nurse that car home. Car goes amiss. Checkered flag in the air. Randy Lee, your winner. He will win it. Sergio Hexel will come home second. Let's see if Hogan can stay third. Mike Knotts is coming. Going to be a race to the line. Hogan will hold on. Mike Knotts 4th, rounding out the top 5. Car number 26, Lalo Leal.
50 laps, last race of the night. Here we go. So tough break for Jason Marshall right away. He's dead in the water in turn 2. Caution be forthcoming. There it is. Because here they come, the bad boys and the bad toys. Here we go. Green flag. So right away, Ryan Lucha in that 5 car. Missed a shift on the start. That opened up the door for the 50 of Matsagimba. And the race is on. So now, first side-by-side battle. Bob Slazinski in the 26. Donnie Kelly in the 03. Right behind him, there's that 38 of Selman. Now Logan Beard in the 66. They straighten out, go nose to tail. Everybody running Fitzpo style. The laps are fast, the laps are furious. Now Logan Bearden to the inside of Selman in that 38 in turn 4. Oh, trouble! So Chris Switson all the way torn up, lots of sheet metal for Selman in that 38. Trouble again for Jason Marshall in that 14. So it's the sports writer's dream. Drivers with the last name Matsagimba, Korkabus, and Slazinski. 3 of the 4 drivers in the top 4. So lights are out into turn 3, up out of turn number 4. Here we go, green flag. All right, much better start that time by Ryan Luja in that number 5. That'll drop Korkabus back to 3rd. Now side by side for 4th, Donnie Kelly and Bob Slazinski. Now Logan Beard in the 66, Paul White in the 2. They run side by side. So here comes Donnie Kelly, able to get a fender by. Now Logan Beard up to the inside. In the 66, on the inside of the 26. So 44, now make it 43 left. Oh, trouble a couple of different ways. Lights are out. Daryl's looking him over. Green flag. Here we go. So Paul White got into the back of the 26 again, and everybody stays straight. Meanwhile, up front, Korkabus loses the spot again. So now everybody pretty much single file. The lone wolf on the outside, that's that 26 of Bob Slazinski. He's going to drop in line. Now Swinson in the 48 to the inside of Viriel in that 03 car. Oh, trouble for Monroe. He's off the backstretch. He's in the dirt and loops it again. And we go green again in the modifieds. So Bearden now driving to the inside of the 4, Korkabus. Korkabus now stuck up on the outside. So there goes the 03 of Donnie Kelly to the inside of the 4, Korkabus. Korkabus still staying to the high side. Paul White in the 2s jump down behind him. So Korkabus losing a few spots on that restart. He goes from 2nd to 5th. So now everybody's staying single file, trying to play nice. Here goes the 48 of Chris Swinson. Underneath the 7 of Chris Child. Now here comes the 26 of Slazinski underneath the 7 of Chris. So Chris having a tough couple of laps there in that 7 car. Oh, trouble. He gets tagged to the 5 by the 14. So the 22 of John Paul Kluwer goes on the outside. Well, oh, Gerald Boyd's going to get so mad at me for saying this. Every time that car's on the racetrack, something happens to it on lap number 14. All right, lights are out. They cross the restart line. Here we go. Green flag one more time. And Bearden, he tried to get a run on that 66, but I just don't think the outside line's going to make it. So Logan in the 66 drops only down to 3rd spot. Further back, though, side by side again, the 2 of Paul White, the 26 of Slazinski. But meanwhile, up front, Ryan Luja in that 5. Getting up close and personal with the backside bumper, the 50 of Matsugimba. Well, now there they go again. Luja ever so slightly out of turn number 2. B gets the better run going into turn number 3. Up out of turn 4, Brian pulls him a little bit of trouble. Scooter Bates into 12. Cautions. So here we go. Green flag. So trouble further back in the pack. Somebody didn't go. But meanwhile, up front, oh, look at Luja sliding up in there on the inside. All right, so now everybody's single file. Let's see. Luja, the Pro Late Model champion at Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. They run 100-lap main events over there, so he knows how to conserve equipment. So now everybody's single file. Soon to be the hot spot on the racetrack. The battle for 3rd. Logan Bearden in the 66 has it. Michael Korkabus in the number 4 wants it. As they come up on 28 laps to go in this one. So now Korkabus inching up to the back bumper. That's 66. Now only a couple of car lengths behind, 14 of Jason Marshall. So now Marshall's dropped off the race a little bit. This time by halfway home, 25 down, 25 to go. So now there goes the battle for trouble. Korkabus got to the back bumper and lifted him up off the ground. That's going to open up the door for the 14 of Jason Marshall. So now side by side further back. The 12 of Scooter Bates, the 2 of Paul White. And there's the 7 of Chris Child. This time by coming to 22 to go. Trouble for the 0-3, Donnie Kelly. He's up high. He's probably not going to make it all the way in. That'll probably bring out a caution. And there it is. And here we go. Green flag. Oh, big time trouble. The 4 of Corcovus up and over the left and right fronts of the 14 of Jason Marshall. All right, so lights are out. Bearden in the 66 on the outside. Matsugima in the 50 on the inside. Here we go. All right, so 9 laps to go. Matsugima out again, out front. Bearden in the 66. Good run for Champaw Clear. In trouble again. Paul White, Chris Child. All right, so lights are out. They're picking up steam. They come out of turn number 4. Here we go. Green flag. So Matsugima takes off again, but watch that 5 car. Oh, now there goes Logan into the bottom. Oh, boy. Everybody hang on. What a save by Matsugima in the 50. Oh, baby, that car, he was kicking and spurring all the way out of turn number 4. Uh-oh, there goes the 5 of Lucia. He keeps it straight. Attaboy to Bob in the 26. He keeps it going this time by. 6 laps to go. And there's a new man back in 3rd place. I don't know if Lucia's got enough time to get to Matsugima, but he's definitely going to get to the 66 of Bearden. Now here comes Lucia to the inside. To the bottom, he makes that clean pass. He's got 4 more laps to get to Matsugima. This time by 3 more laps to go. This time by, they come to 2 laps to go. It'll be, without a miracle, into turn